Do you ever feel like you and your partner speak completely different languages, even when you're using the same words? Like you're living in parallel universes, constantly missing each other's signals? If you've ever found yourself asking, why do we keep having the same arguments? Or why don't they just get me? Then this video is for you. Today we're diving into a fascinating concept that explains so much about our relationships. The idea that men are from Mars and women are from Venus. Welcome to Better You, where we are not perfect, but better every day. Hit the like button and subscribe to get amazing book summaries, helpful tips, and practical lessons that will help you become a better version of yourself. Have you ever wondered why relationships often start like a fairy tale, full of magic, but then seem to hit a wall of conflict and confusion? Men and women have been locked in conflict, mistakenly assuming their partners should react and behave just like they do when they love someone. We've simply forgotten that we're meant to be different, leading to so much unnecessary friction. Clearly, recognizing and respecting these innate differences can dramatically reduce confusion in our relationships. Are you constantly frustrated because your partner just doesn't get it when you try to explain something? Or do you feel like they're always trying to fix or change you? This is the most frequently expressed complaint in relationships. Women often complain that men don't listen. A man might ignore her, or he'll listen for a moment, assess what's bothering her, and then proudly put on his Mr. Fix-It hat, offering solutions. No matter how many times she says he's not listening, he doesn't understand that she wants empathy, not solutions. Conversely, men most frequently complain that women are always trying to change them. When a woman loves a man, she often feels responsible to help him grow and improve. She becomes the home improvement committee, making him her primary focus. Yet, he feels controlled when she thinks she's nurturing him, and he really wants her acceptance. Why do men often resist unsolicited advice, seem to handle problems alone, or jump straight to offering solutions? Men fundamentally value power, competency, efficiency, and achievement. Their sense of self is defined by their ability to achieve results. Achieving goals alone is crucial for a man to feel good about himself, as autonomy symbolizes efficiency and competence. This is why offering a man unsolicited advice can be deeply offensive. It presumes he doesn't know what to do or can't do it himself. Men are very sensitive about their competence. A man rarely talks about his problems unless he needs expert advice, as asking for help when you can do it yourself is seen as a sign of weakness. If he does need help, he'll seek out someone he respects, and for men, talking about a problem is an invitation for advice. This is the origin of the Mr. Fix-It instinct. When a woman shares her upset feelings, a man mistakenly assumes she's looking for expert advice. So he offers solutions as his way of showing love and help. He doesn't realize that just listening with empathy can be supportive. Now, let's explore Venus to understand the other side. And why do women prioritize talking about feelings, offering help, and trying to improve things, even when it seems to backfire? Women define their sense of self through their feelings and the quality of their relationships and communication. They find fulfillment in sharing, especially sharing personal feelings. This is far more important than achieving goals. This is a source of tremendous fulfillment that can be hard for men to fully grasp. Instead of being goal-oriented, women are relationship-oriented. They pride themselves on being considerate, and offering help without being asked is a sign of great love. For a woman, offering help is not offensive, and needing help is not a sign of weakness. It makes her feel loved. This is why women inadvertently try to improve men. They don't realize their caring attempts might actually humiliate a man, making him feel broken or incompetent. Without this insight, women can unknowingly hurt the men they love. Understanding how men and women handle stress is another crucial piece of the puzzle. Ever notice how your partner handles stress completely differently from you, leading to more tension instead of relief? When a man gets upset or stressed, he never talks about what's bothering him. Instead, he becomes very quiet and goes to his private cave to think, mull over his problem, and find a solution. If he can't find a solution, He needs to do something to forget his problems, like reading or playing a game. It's hard for women to understand this, as on Venus, sharing problems is a sign of love and trust. A man in his cave is powerless to give his partner the attention she needs, and a woman may feel ignored or take it personally. When a woman is stressed, she wants to find relief by talking about the problems of her day. She talks about problems to get close, not necessarily for solutions. Men, thinking they are helping, often interrupt with a steady flow of solutions, which only makes things worse for her. A woman never offers solutions when someone is talking about their feelings. So, with these fundamental differences, how do we truly motivate our partners? What's the secret to truly motivating and empowering your partner, making them feel seen and appreciated? The key lies in understanding their core motivations. Men are motivated and empowered when they feel needed and trusted. If a man doesn't feel needed, he gradually becomes passive and less energized. But when he feels trusted and appreciated for his efforts, he is empowered and has more to give. Not to be needed is a slow death for a man. Women are motivated and empowered when they feel cherished. If a woman doesn't feel cherished, she can become overly responsible and exhausted from giving too much. But when she feels cared for, respected, and special, she is fulfilled and has more to give. Beyond daily interactions, men and women also have distinct emotional cycles that impact intimacy. Why does your partner sometimes pull away for no apparent reason, only to come back closer than ever? Or why do their moods seem to shift so drastically, from high to low? Men are like rubber bands. This cycle involves getting close, pulling away, and then getting close again. Men instinctively feel the urge to pull away, not because they've done something wrong or are unhappy, but to fulfill their need for independence and autonomy. When he has fully separated and re-established his boundaries, he will suddenly feel his need for love and intimacy again, and spring back with a lot of power and desire. Women often misinterpret this as a sign that something is wrong, but it's a natural male intimacy cycle. But what if you're too upset to talk without arguing? Or you find it hard to express yourself without sounding critical? There's a powerful technique called the love letter. This involves three parts. Write a letter expressing your feelings. Start with anger, then sadness, then fear, then regret, and finally, love. Write it as if your partner is listening with understanding. This helps you process your emotions and become more centered. Write a response letter. Imagine your partner writing back to you, expressing everything you would want to hear in return. This helps you clarify your needs and opens you up to receiving support. Share your letter, and maybe the response letter, with your partner. You might even find that just writing the letter helps you feel better. Finally, let's talk about getting the support you truly need. How can you effectively ask for what you need without it turning into a demand or being misunderstood? Women often struggle with asking directly, sometimes operating under the Venusian motto that love is never having to ask. They might even test their partners by not asking, expecting them to anticipate needs. But men are from Mars, and on Mars, if you want support, you have to ask for it. Men respond much better to direct requests. Start by asking for what your partner already does, appreciating them for it. Then gradually, as they get used to your non-demanding tone, you can start asking for more. When a man grumbles, moans, groans, scowls, after a request, it's actually a good sign. It means he's considering your request versus his own needs. Remember, men are more willing to say yes if they feel the freedom to say no. Graciously accepting a no empowers you to assert your full power to get what you want later. The journey to a loving, fulfilling relationship isn't always easy, but it is incredibly rewarding. Love can bring up unresolved feelings from our past, and it's okay for these challenges to arise. The biggest takeaway from today is this. Remember that men and women are supposed to be different. This simple awareness can help you release judgments, avoid blame, and persistently ask for the love and support you need and deserve. Give yourself and your partner permission to make mistakes along the way. You're pioneers on this path of understanding. With practice, communication can become easier, relationships can thrive, and love can truly blossom. Subscribe to the channel for more videos.